I just got back from seeing Wonder Woman, and I'm going to talk about it. So, here we go. I thought this movie was amazing. Really amazing. This is what the DCEU needed. This is a film that the DCEU just absolutely needed because it was going to shit. Suicide Squad, Batman v Superman, besides Ben Affleck, sucked. Man of Steel, I actually liked Man of Steel, but other than that, two good DCEU films doesn't really, explain the two shitty ones that we got. Anyway, let's talk about Gal Gadot as Wonder Woman. If anybody had any doubts at all about her being Wonder Woman, well, watch this film and you will see why she is amazing as Wonder Woman. She has the really, passionate, we have to do the, she has the personality of Wonder Woman, basically. She captured it perfectly. And there was really no problems I had with this movie. Maybe I'm just phantom menacing this, and I'm not noticing it. For those of you who don't know what Phantom Menacing is basically you walk out of a film, you say it's great, and then you watch it again, you begin to notice that it's a little bit crappy. Kind of like Rogue One. I didn't like Rogue One from first sight, so I'm kind of in a minority about that. Rogue One aside, Wonder Woman was like the Iron Man of the DC universe, because it basically told a good backstory to Wonder Woman. It told an amazing story. It took its time to tell the story. And I really appreciated that because it didn't rush. It didn't rush at all. It didn't stagger along. It was a perfect pace. Let's talk about how the action is shot. The action is shot really well. There's a lot of slow-mo in there, and I don't really mind slow-mo. But for those of you who have seen, 300 and, any Zack Snyder movie, you're gonna notice it here. Even though this movie's not directed by Zack Snyder. And Chris Pine as Steve Trevor was great. Comic book fans will be kind of disappointed. For those of you who haven't seen the movie, for the comic book fans who have not seen the movie, you'll be kind of disappointed of his story arc, but the ending to his story arc, but that's about it. I gotta mention, did I already mention the villain? Because, villain was really good. It's better than any Marvel villain I've seen. Well, I'd compare him to Loki. Actually, there's 3 villains, actually. Dr. Poison, that one German dude, and, spoiler alert, Ares. And you knew Ares was going to be in the movie. For those of you who haven't seen it, you knew Ares was going to be in the movie, the comic book fans at least. Because Ares and Wonder Woman are rivals, and they're brother and sister. I know, it's like... I always forget Ares is a son of Zeus. Anyway. Everything was perfect. And, also, I forgot to mention the score. Okay. I love the Wonder Woman theme. That probably sounds more like Halloween, but let's be honest here. Halloween's coming out next year, and I can't wait to see that because John Carpenter is producing it. Anyway, in the review, I give it probably a 5 out of 5, and I'll see you in the next review. Alright.